Hello, everyone. So, got a new news story today. Let's see where we got it. Leading scholar at Harvard accused of fabricating findings in famous study on honesty. A Harvard scholar is accused of lying in a study about lying. Well, let's see what's going on. According to a report from New York Times, reverberations are going through the academic community as one of the leading scholars in behavioral psychology has been accused of fabricating findings in the major study on honesty. It's behavioral psychology. A lot of them are just con people, you know. The report claimed that the field of behavioral science, an area of research often seen with much skepticism from other scientists. Yeah, it's like how doctors feel about chiropractors, may have sustained its most serious blow yet, thanks to evidence showing that Francesca Gino of Harvard Business School may have fabricated results in multiple studies. One of these was a study on honesty done in 2012, the results of which have been cited hundreds of times by other scholars since. Doesn't necessarily mean they cited it in a positive way. AI-powered mental health diagnostic tool could be the first of its kind to treat depression. Anyways, Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania behavioral scientist Maurice Switzer claimed that the accusations have sent reverberations in the academic community as Dr. Gino has so many collaborators, so many articles, and is really a leading scholar in the field. Yeah, she's leading in the lies. The Times provided background on the prominent researcher reporting the scholar Francesca Gino of Harvard Business School, has been a co-author of dozens of papers in peer-reviewed journals on such topics as how rituals like silently counting to 10 before deciding what to eat can increase the likelihood of choosing healthier food. Does it? If you know you're doing it because you want to choose healthier food, then you'll probably choose healthier food. And how networking can make professionals feel dirty. Ooh, networking must have a lot of sexual components. As her resume indicates, Gino has a PhD in economics and management from an Italian university. Italian. The Times mentioned that serious questions about her body of work arose earlier this month. Arose, sorry. I was in the moment. Arose this month with an article in the Chronicle of Higher Education claimed a source said that Gino's 2012 paper had fabricated results. One of Dr. Gino's authors, Max H. Bazerman, also of Harvard Business School, told the Chronicle that the university had informed him that a study overseen by Dr. Gino for the paper appeared to include fabricated results. The Times wrote, the paper's original finding purported that asking people who filled out tax or insurance documents to attest to the truth of their responses at the top of the document rather than at the bottom significantly increased the accuracy of the information they provided. Yeah, at the top you got your name and shit like that, but at the bottom, that's where you really tell the lies, you know what I mean? You're trying to find out about all that income. The Times further detailed Gino's 2012 paper, saying it was based on 3 separate studies. One study overseen by Dr. Gino involved a lab experiment in which about 100 participants were asked to complete a worksheet featuring 20 puzzles. and were promised $1 for every puzzle they solved. And most they could only get $20. That's a lot of effort for a little money. It continued stating, the study's participants later filled out a form reporting how much money they had earned from solving the puzzles. The participants were led to believe that cheating would be undetected, when in fact the researchers could verify how many puzzles they had solved. Isn't that the point of finding out whether or not they're honest? According to the results, participants were much more likely to report their puzzle income honestly if they had tested to the accuracy of their responses at the top of the form rather than at the bottom. That confused the shit out of me. However, in a blog published this month, 3 behavioral scientists under the name Data Colada. Yeah, they're lame as Data Colada. Cataloged evidence of problems with Gino's study. Upon an analysis of the data that Dr. Gino and her co-authors posted online, the scientists demonstrated that some of the data points had been tampered with, and that the tampering helped drive the results. According to another blog, they haven't proved any tamperings yet. According to another data blog posted by these same researchers in 2021, another study published in the same paper appeared to rely on manufactured data, the Times wrote. Findings of this blog actually prompted the journal that published Gino's 2012 paper to retract it 1 month later. I don't, like, why did they give us that freaking example if they're not going to show us anything that shows fabricated data? The Times noted that Data Colada has since published blog posts laying out evidence that results were fabricated in 2 other papers of which Dr. Gino was a co-author, and added that they intend to publish 1 more blog on issues with another paper on which she collaborated. According to the outlet, Dr. Gino did not respond to requests for comments, but a man who identified himself as her husband, not her husband, a man who identified himself as her husband. He's like, I've been fucking her. Merely responded saying, it's a demand. All right. It's obviously something that is very sensitive that we can't speak to now. Fox News Digital reached out to Dr. Gino for comment. This article will be updated with any response. She didn't say shit. She ain't trying to talk to none of y'all. Anyways, until next time.